Yes, yes, yes. We're back, guys. We are back. Guys, as you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio. Hakeem, what's cracking like? What's cracking like? What is cracking like?
Besides the rain, life is good. It's raining like
So
cats and dogs
so
out
it
here.
is raining. I'm like, what's that noise?
Yeah, it's raining like crazy out here.
That was my AC. So it is raining, man. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick. Excuse me. And also Twitch. Make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X and also TikTok and also Bingo Live. Hello there over there on Bingo Live. Shout out to you guys watching us right now on Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Vertical Live Tuesday. Okay, I can move it along to sports. We got a lot of things to cover, especially when it comes to the aspect of Hunter Biden, but that's later on in today's show. So go ahead, I can show this headline of Ole Miss college team just lost one New Orleans. Corey Adams, 18 years old, was week away from starting his freshman year at Ole Miss. He was shot to death Saturday night at Shelby County in Tennessee. There you have it, Hakeem. He just graduated high school. He had a promising future over there in Ole Miss. However, Hakeem, he was shot down at a Memphis area over the weekend. Your thoughts on this young man? Pretty much, life is over at the age of 18. Go right ahead.
So, Ron, look at it from this point. A lot of these young guys, they're losing their life before they can even start it. You get
That
what
is
I'm trying
correct.
to say?
Facts.
And if we say something negative about a city, then they're going to say we hate him. But a lot of people thrive off of their city being dangerous and being crazy. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to go visit your city if we know your city's full of killers.
And
you can that's not even nothing to brag about.
And I ain't been keeping in mind too. Remember, people that's around you probably hate you too because remember you going to Ole Miss, a prominent future. You're starting pretty much a starting star that's about to get ready to start college. People around you are gonna hate you and they're gonna try to get rid of you. And that's exactly what they did to this young man. He was only 18 years old. Corey Adams, gone.
Gone out of here. Gilbert Arenas mentioned something on one of his podcasts one time. Mm-hmm. He said, "When you're the money, you need to stay your ass home."
Facts. Drop mic.
So it's like I can't. I don't know what to say on that.
Unfortunately for this young man, he was the money for his family and for his future, but he won't longer be here to enjoy it. And this is why guys are listening in that all young men that's about to get ready to play ball, stay away from people that hate you. Stay away from that. Yes. Focus on your dream, focus on your goal. Moving along to other sports news. So Hakeem, President Trump has something to say to the Washington Commander. He once again called on Washington Commander to ditch the current name and return back to the former name, which was the Redskin. So it was Washington Redskin to pretty much give more respect to their native. Now Washington Commanders are thinking about going back to the original name, which is Washington Redskin. However, I have not been confirmed if it done so already. So Hakeem, what's your thoughts on President Trump telling Washington Commander to go back to the regular Redskin? Because remember they ditched the name because of the woke culture. Go right ahead.
Yes. I think there's some things that happen that predates us. Mm-hmm. But then I think we so focus on feeding people's emotion without understanding that what we're doing is not disrespectful. Now, mind you, I'm not an American Indian. I know they said that name was defensive, or
correct. Correct. That's why they got rid of the name. Correct.
So we're trying to understand, because I remember the Washington Redskins, and it was, you know what I mean. I didn't even thought that was a racial slur towards Indian. They call black people everything in the book. Do you see us complain?
We do complain though. It's just
We
that we
do.
don't be able. It's just that we don't come together to get the job done. But we do complain about it. Remember the N word, the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
word they use, which
The
I'm not gonna say.
NER.
You
But
gonna
but
understand?
here's the thing. If we call each other in our shit, should we be mad when somebody else calls us that? Nobody calls me the N word. Do I ever called you the N word? No. So we're not N words. So people need to understand if you're using some things are offensive and some things are not offensive, it's just a word. But if it's offensive to you, you got the money. Fix it then.
Yep, and the natives are happy with this decision from Trump to tell the NFL to go back to the original name, which is the Washington
The
Redskins.
Redskins, yeah.
So they say it brings back their culture once again to the NFL world. And plus, Trump didn't like the name Commanders. I liked it, Washington Commanders. I liked it. Commander in
I
Chief.
thought it was. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool. Last time when it comes to sports, I came also Shadur Sanders. You know he's over here in the Tampa area, and he finally was able to sign his first jersey. Go right ahead, play that clip.
Shadur doesn't get a lot of love.
He do first
The
jersey.
28 jersey! The 28 jersey! The 28 jersey! That's the first one I seen.
That's it. I told you. I wrote you.
Hold on, I'm about to give you 5. I'm about to give you 5 bags, bro. Bro, take all these, bro.
Signing anything or not?
Yes, of course.
I'll take it out, right?
Yeah, take it out. Let me get it.
Appreciate you,
All
bro.
right, this is the first
Yeah,
Bucks jersey I
that's his
ever
first jersey
signed.
now. Sign.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Good
All
luck,
right, nice to meet you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Oh, he got his jersey.
Shout out to Shadur Sanders. Hey, but Hakeem, that dude need to keep that thing in the frame. But go ahead, I get what your
He
thoughts on it.
does. Shadir doesn't get a lot of love. He's actually a good player. I
Yes,
just think that since he got drafted in a certain round, he doesn't. But one thing that we got to give Dion credit: these kids are humble.
they are.
These kids are humble. They're good, easygoing people. I don't even know what he's doing at KFC. I don't know if it's like
Oh
a
no, no,
charity.
they do that. They do that. Part of like the giving back to the community. They
Oh, I
go.
love it.
There's other players doing the same thing. A lot of rookies are doing it. They do it as a tradition thing. It's a tradition thing. They do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but Shadur is he is a giver, and I believe he will be playing in a preseason game so he can get his feet wet. And you guarantee you, people gonna tune in and watch it. And best believe we gonna do a review too on the show when preseason start of Shadur Sanders out there doing his thing. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Moving along, Hakeem, to money. Money make the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. So Hakeem, yes, that is the headline. So China bans OnlyFans, calling it corrupt from the Western disease. So China are saying bye-bye to OnlyFans. They do not want it over there at all. And this is, mind you, this is very critical for OnlyFans content creators. Because keep in mind, China is like the #1 population in the world when it comes to people. So most of the revenue was coming from there, but not anymore under the Chinese regime. So Hakeem, what is your thoughts on OnlyFans being gone from the China network?
I love this. I love this. I love this with all my heart. America, please be next. You girls go back to getting a real job and being mothers and decent, sanctified women. China has always been a very patriotic, masculine
Yeah.
country. The Red Army ain't playing. The Green Army needs to do the same.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, a lot of women in the chat, in the comments, actually agree with China banning OnlyFans and remind the women to do something else because a lot of people believe like OnlyFans is like kind of a form of prostitution, so they want it gone. And China is proceeding on the ban, so it will be gone. And I know it's gonna hurt a lot of OnlyFans content creators' pockets because I guarantee you, the majority of their revenue was coming from China because China is like the #1 population in the world. Moving along to under financial news, Hakeem. So Carissa Shield has secured a $15 million fight with Miss Ali, which is Muhammad Ali's daughter, by the way. And they are going to fight. So go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium and T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million.
That's big money, Hakeem, for Layla
Let's
Ali.
make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked.
Confirm on the next
That's
Layla, last one, Clarissa Shields. There's rumors that you're gonna come back and fight her. What everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circle.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even going to have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
I'll talk to Turkey tonight.
Do I look like I can fight again?
Yes, you do.
So Hakeem, if the fight do go down, who do you got? Layla Ali or
Carissa Shields?
Me too.
Carissa Shields. She's younger, faster, more agile. Lila hasn't fought in years. I think that the idea is asinine, Ron. The lady's there in their 50. This is the same thing with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson type situation. It's for publicity. Get an off street fighter that you know can knock some heads off. So I don't really like this idea, but I can understand where they're coming from.
Me too. I can understand. I think it's good for entertainment, and people will tune in and watch it. Like, people will bet on the fight. My money already know gonna go with Clarissa because she's young, she's hungry, and she got that fire in the eye. Layla Ali, like, she's retired, but however, she do got that fighter heritage that was given to her from the honorable Elijah Muhammad. So, not Elijah Muhammad Ali, sorry. For the nation of Islam for saying Elijah Muhammad, but Muhammad Ali. So therefore, I get it. And I think it's gonna be really good. I think they should go ahead and do it. But they talking about doing it in the Cowboy Stadium. I don't think they're gonna get that much of a crowd. I think they should just do it in Vegas. Vegas or Miami.
Quick, you know better than me. That's a great idea.
Vegas or Miami.
Yeah.
But Cowboy Stadium is gonna be too much to build. I think the only one that can do a Cowboy Stadium is pretty much like Pacquiao versus Mayweather, because I heard they trying to do a rematch too. So
hey, everybody and their mama come out for that fight.
Yeah. I think I would, because I do want to go to watching the match. Last time when it comes to financial news, so Trump signed first major federal currency bill into law. Go ahead, I can play that clip.
This is not an auto pen, by the way, which is a big scandal. If that were a Republican, it would really be a big scandal. But it is one of the great scandals of our time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
There you go, Hakeem. You always talk about cryptocurrency, and look, he signs first crypto and bill into law. Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that?
This is going to be remembered for generations to come, Ron. Generations to come. There's things you don't have to like about Trump. You could say now that lets you know that he's forward thinking. Crypto is going to be the future of our currency, and anybody who didn't grab none now, who wasn't able to see this, will be crying for generations to come. this is a win for America.
It is. Cryptocurrency is the future, rather we may like it or not, but AI digital is where everything's going, and then now that is easier for them to track money instead of being paper trail. So people pay attention to the future. It's right before your eyes. You might be sleeping. It's better time to wake up, do some form of investment. Like, of course, it's not financial advice. Always speak with a financial advisor. But Hakeem talks about this a lot over here when it comes to aspect of cryptocurrency. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all, but we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to Jabbar that's in the building. What's good? You right now watching us on Instagram. Shout out to those right now watching us on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, X, Rumble, Bingo Live, and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for being here. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Hakeem, here we go when it comes to African hip hop news. Kodak Black share his thoughts on women having children with wealthy men. Go right ahead. I can't play that clip.
Some of these women do be hitting certain like for a lot of bread and money, and it's like dog up the economy because yeah. She feel like shit. She ain't gotta go to school. She ain't gotta go learn and be no doctor or no this or no that no more. You feel me? Well, all she gotta do is just have a baby by him, have a baby by this, have a baby by that, have a baby by a certain. You know what I'm saying? People get around a certain caliber. Ain't even just gonna save me. Ain't even just gonna save me. Get around with a few dollars and a good heart, cause like I'm saying, that's seldom. You feel me? Cause a lot of people like the more money you get, the more evil you become. The more evil you wanna do, the more evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would love to become a lawmaker, bro. Cause I would stand firm on that. Like, hell nah, man. The baby ain't costing 20 bands a month. You know what I'm saying? Less than that, not even. I'm just gonna say that. So like, some of these.
And the only reason why Hakeem he's saying that because the judge grant his baby mama for Kodak to pay $20K a month and child support. Go ahead, Hakeem, your thought.
Rightfully so. If you don't want to use a condom, if you don't want to get married, these are the consequences. He is so misinformed and don't understand it. I'm not going to be here to bash women. There's things I don't like, but one thing I am going to say this. When you go to child support, they base things on your money. The average American man who's on child support ain't paying 20 bands a month. Rarely some of these guys are only paying $150 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just heard somebody not too long ago say their baby daddy even gives them $300 a month. Which is
like, but you can't prove Kodak Black point when you say how women are going after wealthy man because they want a bigger bag.
So here's the thing with that, Ron. Then wear a condom or get your thing snipped so you won't produce babies.
Vasectomy. Yep. You know they never do that. You know they never
That's it. Listen, most of these guys don't even want to wear condoms. They want to feel it bareback. like they want to.
They want to feel it. But then they can't complain. They can't complain later if they have to pay that bag. So that's why. And then you see how these wealthy men later on they end up complaining like, "Oh, I want her." Like you saw what happened with Anthony Edwards, NBA player, NBA star, doing the same thing. I had to pay out like a what?
He paid a whole life. Now I ain't gonna lie to you though, that was sad.
That was sad. But there's women here. They target that. They target wealthy men, and I can't be mad at that. That's what they do. They target that. But you make a good point too. If you want to hit it raw, go get a vasectomy.
Get a vasectomy, or make her get on birth control. Make her take the depot shot. If you want to be mad about a $20,000, and they go by your income. That's how most child support court cases is. If you're a wealthy man, she's going to go to court and fight for it. Or here's the funny thing is, they base it on the child's lifestyle and they base it on your other kids. So if your other kids are living a $20,000 a month, they're going to live. These are a lot of, this is how Sean Kemp from the Supersonics, Darryl Strawberries, and a lot of these other guys lost an immense amount of wealth through child support.
So guys, you want to go there? Just be careful. Moving
Wrap
along
it up.
to other hip hop news. So Cardi B went viral for this comment she made about man and food. They can play that clip.
Motherfuckers always doing memes and jokey jokes about bitches only know how to do chicken Alfredo and ha ha ha. But y'all motherfuckers always eat the plate up. Make a nigga pepper steak and some rice, and he'll eat half of it. He'll probably leave some. You make a motherfucker chicken Alfredo with a little shrimp. Oh, you know these niggas, they get hard for some shrimp. They eat the whole thing. They never gonna deny the plate. Bitch, let that nigga complain before you give him some ass to eat.
So Hakeem, do you agree with
Motherfuckers
her?
always
Let the
doing
man
memes.
complain before you give him something to eat.
Check this out,
Go ahead.
Ron. Most men eat food that we don't like just to make you happy. Your food is horrible, miss. Your food are horrible. I'm not going to speak for all women. Some women do know how to cook, but a lot of men are just going to eat the food just to be nice. This good, baby. This good, baby.
Yeah, you know the food taste nasty. So you're saying the man saying that to be nice.
Yeah.
The food tastes nasty. Yeah, because they know they know they're gonna get something at the end of the day. Like you say, gonna get some booty, so they're gonna say what they gotta say. So they won't. So they're gonna be Sims. They're gonna be Mr. Nice Guy. You know, I didn't no man ever tell a woman they food is bad. I think most men get scared.
Yeah, but me personally, luckily, I have yet to met a woman who food tastes
Me
bad.
too. Majority of the time, the women I be meeting, they cook.
All they cooking is good.
Yeah, they cook.
You know what I mean?
I think because they practice so much, so they already know. Especially now with TikTok and Instagram, some of them getting recipes, so they cooking be on point. Last time when it comes to financial news, Hakeem, guess what? Drake bought a massive private jet when it had 3 bedrooms, theater. Hakeem, go ahead. He gonna do a tour to it. Go right ahead.
First got my plane, I was in this hangar. It's like probably one of the craziest moments of my life. I actually didn't believe it until AJ told me, I'm gonna get you the biggest jet in the game out of anybody. Like, it'd be like you and the president. That's it. Most important room right off the rip. My bedroom right here. Main lounge, custom Vava pillows. Hey. First seats, both first, so nobody get too worked up. Standing on business. Standing on. It used to be gold and pink.
A Boeing 767 belonging to none other than
That thing is massive. To the point you had Ada Ron talking about he trying to probably do the same thing and probably get a jet just like Drake. But Drake got the money. But go ahead, Hakeem. What's your thoughts on Drake getting this massive jet?
You know, I'm a finance guy. I think, but I kind of understand with the mega rich, you got to put the money somewhere, or IRS gonna come get it. Correct. Taxes. So this makes sense. Like a lot of people don't know, the wealthy dump their money into toys and stuff because the IRS gonna come get it regardless somehow. Correct. So if it's not real estate with 1032 exchanges, planes, and this, so. In his world, it's considered a great perk. He filed it on his taxes. He's traveling and doing shows all over the place. It might cost $1 million to fill up, to gas up, staff, maybe another 200,000, 1.2 a year.
Yeah, they gotta put their money somewhere because remember the bank only hold a certain amount of money. So the bank will normally tell them. Of course, this is not a financial topic, but it is a good financial advice. That this is why you cannot leave your money in the bank. You gotta put the money somewhere. Money gotta be money for you. And guess what? Drake gonna use that jet and gonna have other people use it for when they want to tour and do other things. So Drake is a smart businessman. I say Jeff, but Drake is a smart businessman. He knows exactly what he's doing. So people need to take notes and what he actually doing. Remember, he came off tour. He made a great amount of money. I think over 100 million. Yeah, he living the best life. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. I'm to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So, Hakeem, you already know it is Vertical Live Tuesday. We got a lot of things to talk about. Moving along let's go on to the trending topic. So, Breonna Taylor's mother respond after Brett has been sentenced. Go right here, Hakeem. Play that clip.
There was no prosecution in there for us. There was no prosecution in there for Breonna.
That part.
So I definitely, I'm grateful for the judge for giving some time because we could have walked away with nothing according to what they recommended.
Yes.
So I'm just grateful for my friends and family for steady showing up, and no matter how disappointing we seem to be, but we're still here, and I'm just grateful that something happened today. There was no.
New attorney on the case come in and replace all the work that the previous administration had done. What does that say to you about how serious this case was to them compared to how serious it is to you?
It was just as disrespectful as being sent to a hospital my daughter wasn't at. So, I mean, that man didn't know who I was when I walked into the room. I've never seen such a thing. I've never even heard of such a thing. It was disrespectful. It was heartbreaking. It shouldn't have happened. And like I said, he didn't know who I was. And the fact we wasn't even given the same opportunity. They submitted letters. We had family and friends submit letters. He never even turned in. I don't know the point. I don't know the point of him. I didn't know why he was here.
It was insult on top of injury, literally.
Now that King played, also played the clip of Benjamin Crump comment. It's not that one. It's the one. Yeah.
I want to thank all of the activists here in Louisville, Kentucky, and all across America who kept saying her name for 5 years. Say her name. Breonna Taylor. Say her name. Breonna Taylor. Say her name. Breonna Taylor. Tamika Palmer, her family from day one fought to get Brett Hankerson and those responsible to go to prison for her daughter's death. And even though it's not what we wanted, we thought that he should have gotten more time. We are grateful to Kristen Clark, Merrick Garland, and the Department of Justice who had the courage for the first time in the history to bring federal charges against a police officer for killing a black woman in America. And so we are grateful that he is at least going to prison, and have to thank for those 3 years about Breonna Taylor and that her life mattered. I want to thank.
There you go, Hakeem. What is your thought? And he is sentenced to 33 months in prison, which is 3 years and a half. Go right ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts.
From a person who's a black man who loves black women, 3 years still don't mean nothing to me.
Correct.
He's only going to be 3 years. He'll be right out. Sometimes these guys will get jobs right out. And he was able to use excessive force during a knockout raid.
Correct.
A knockout drug raid. The issue with police is not going to stop. We're going to hear somebody get knocked off soon. I'm surprised it's happening in the Trump era, but this is why to fight these type of things is defund the city. Don't spend money in the businesses. Bankrupt the city. We fund these people to unalive us. I'm happy there's some sort of justice, but this goofy tried to sue the family. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. He did.
This goofy tried to sue the family for emotional distress after you done pumped her with 6-7 bullets. There was no drug dealer, no drugs. And this happens with many police cases across America, and 9 out of 10 is us getting cooked like bacon. RP Breonna Taylor.
Yeah. So a lot of people felt this wasn't really a great win, but it was a win because the aspect of police did get prosecuted. So that's why pretty much everybody, the defense team, everybody, not the defense team, but the prosecution, everybody, that they did a phenomenal job. Benjamin Crump, you already know he had a big payout. So at the end of the day, it was a win for Breonna Taylor because now she can finally rest easier knowing that the leader is pretty much going to spend 3.5 months, 3 years and a half and a quarter, caught a couple, like 3 months, 3 to 4 months in prison. So let's see how that turn around, and let's see. His family have not yet commented, or his defense team didn't comment it too. I'm talking about the police officer. So when it do come out, I will keep you guys posted. Now that shout out to Shiny baby, pretty much.
Was good, Shani. Hey, ask Shani how she spent her birthday.
No, it's her birthday week. Her birthday.
Her birthday week.
It's her birthday week. And she was giving us a lot of love on TikTok. So you know how they say you gotta give it back and appreciate the love. Moving on to other trending news, we talked about this yesterday when it came to aspect of Jacksonville. The police sheriff spoke about it, and right after Hakeem, the body cam for the police officer did come out. But go ahead, play the conference, and then go ahead.
Social media is not.
Go ahead.
Not reality. One video clip, devoid of context, can be very misleading. Given that McNeil never brought this incident to JSO's attention, but rather pushed the cell phone camera footage that he had in his possession since March 5th out on social media, one can only assume, and I'm saying I assume, that he intended to inflame the public. The administrative process is still ongoing, and as such, I will neither defend nor commend Officer Bauer's response to resistance until all the facts are known and the investigation is completed. However, as the leader of this agency, I will not remain silent while important facts and information are buried to advance an anti-police agenda. The truth is, William McNeil Jr. was non-compliant with JSO officers within 21 seconds after he was stopped for multiple civil infractions. His non-compliance quickly rose to the level of criminal resistance to a police officer. McNeil was arrested and pled guilty to resisting a police officer without violence. Force absolutely looks ugly. And because all force is ugly, whether or not the officer involved acted within outside JSO policy, that's still what we're investigating. Social media is...
So go ahead, I can play the body cam of the officer.
Not reality.
Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I know not this.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely there's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
37, 35. I'm fucking with the dog driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. 25 seconds. For 9-4, the driver just slammed the door and locked it.
Call your supervisor.
Yep.
What's your reason for pulling me over?
25 seconds. If anybody responded, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. My camera's on, too. I've already told you. Okay. Okay. Right now, you're under arrest for resisting. You understand? You're under arrest for resisting. The longer you take us on, the worse it's going to be. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Okay. Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window.
Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to comply.
No, he's under arrest.
Hey, I'll out the car. I'm going to push it up.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Can you unlock the door and step out?
Huh?
All you had to do was just comply, but go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
I will. Can you step out? You're being done. There's a traffic stop being conducted. You're required to comply.
Niggas walked in.
Yes.
Just walked it up. Put the window down.
Correct.
I tried to talk to.
Huh? Okay. So what did he ask for when he I guess,
when he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, there's multiple people headlights off.
Okay, that's still
and then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Hey.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
Whoa.
Show me your hands.
Here.
1033 at 16.1 hours.
Yep.
What is your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. What's wrong with you?
What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was doing
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
So after seeing all that, I came both sides. So now, like you said, like I told you, the police cam is gonna come out, and his side came out. Do you still think the police officer was wrong in this case?
Yeah. That's physical violence. It's three against one. He punched the man in the face when they had it in their back. You cowards. Burn the whole city down. You don't put no hands up. Listen, yeah, he was an idiot. That's jumping somebody. Yeah, he was wrong. That doesn't mean you put physical violence on you. You punched the man in the face while you got his hands in the back.
Yeah, that one they are wrong for that aspect. Yeah, but the aspect of him not complying, he was wrong. He should have just gone ahead and complied.
Jacksonville been like this, man. This is one of many cases. He felt like he can do it. When you black, they got a reason to stop you. You don't put no hands on nobody, dog. Like the man said, bring the suit. The other guy was talking about they spent all three of them jumped in and beat him up and hold his head to the concrete. Like, yeah. Grab him by the dreads, like, yeah.
Let's see if we make a difference.
Listen, I'd rather sleep in the water before I go stay in Jacksonville. I'd rather drown.
But this type of cruelty and brutality do need to stop. I agree, especially in the time and age we're living in today. But that's why I said people have different emotions. Again, some people believe what the officer did was right.
Listen,
some people believe what the officer did was wrong.
First off, here's the thing, Ron. We need to address the interaction with police and people. Now, mind you, we could see this situation in any other races. This one went down like that. They felt like to beat him. They said, we're going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to beat you up. And this is why I don't want to live nowhere near people like that. I don't want to be. I comply. Don't get me wrong, but you never know. You could comply, but you don't comply. That dumbass, whatever his name is, the chief, he said he didn't comply in 21 seconds. So that means that, hey, time to just beat you up. The man could have lost his life that day. And then the body cam would have showed, regardless of what anybody say, if you go read the comments on Instagram, they still say, yeah, he was wrong, but why you punched the man in the face? You tough? Are you tough to punch the man when he got his hand in the back like this? Ugh.
That was that was it. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. But let's see what happens. Let's see because this case will progress. And remember that, like the officer said, the chief said that he did plead guilty to non-complying, but everything after that, the police are wrong.
Hey, he was wrong for not complying, but that punching in the face, they jumping him, the body camera, they really put the pause on the man. The man didn't show any sort of aggression. Did he twist? Did he flinch or anything like that? Yeah, they did, and they beat the man up and took him to jail. So they think they did a job well done. Gustavo's.
It is. It is. But let's see. Let's see how this turn around. Moving on to other trending news. So, of course, the main topic of today's show: Hunter Biden discussed President Trump and his administration about the deportation program and calling him a dictator thug. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
He's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the criminals. White men in America are 45 more times likely to commit a violent crime than an immigrant. And the media says, well, you got David Axelrod and, Rahm Emanuel was so smart, Rahm Emanuel. And said, we got to understand that these people are really mad. And we got to appeal to these white voters. Rahm, the only people that can appeal to those white voters was Joe Biden, 81 years old. And he got 81 million votes. And he did not because he appeased their Trumpian sense, but because he challenged it. And he said, you can be an 81-year-old Catholic from Scranton that doesn't understand it, but still has empathy for transgender people and immigrants. And then nobody said, he's somehow Joe Biden's going to turn us into a socialist state, no matter how much they said it. But these guys think that we need to run away from all values in order for us to lead. I say, you. How are we getting those people back from El Salvador? Because I'll tell you what, if I became president in 2 years from now, or 4 years from now, or 3 years from now, I would pick up the phone and call the president of El Salvador and say, you either send them back or I'm going to invade. It's a crime what they're doing. He's a dictator thug.
Bukele or Trump?
Both. Joe Biden's going to turn us into a socialist state. No matter how much all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. You. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your garden? Who do you think is here by the sheer just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance? All these Democrats.
Hakeem, your thought after hearing this did go viral, but after hearing Hunter Biden going in on Trump administration team, talk about his father administration team, overall, the immigration, what is your thoughts on this one?
I don't never believe a nigga who got caught with a pistol and a couple rocks.
And also some freaky things going on too as well.
Freaky things going on. He ain't nobody to be listening to. Hunter Biden ain't nobody. They gave you a pardon. Shut your ass up and enjoy your life, man.
They did give him a pardon.
They gave you a pardon. Shut
Daddy
your
did
ass
give
up.
him a party.
And then on top of that, yeah.
I kind of disagree with you. He do have some good points though when it came to aspect of the immigration thing.
I agree with you. Some of the stuff I agree with you, but I don't agree when you come in here breaking laws. But another thing too, your last name is the reason they put a million black folks away in the 80s. Maybe for a crime bill. So you think I'm gonna give you any grace, white boy?
Oh man.
Listen, I don't got no problem. Like, he ain't nobody I'm gonna sit here and take nothing. Your daddy put my best friend your daddy is the reason my best friend, daddy was in prison for my friend's life. Anything with the last name Biden, I don't agree with. So let's just leave it like that.
Oh man. No, but when it came to aspect of Biden winning the election 4 years ago, everybody knew Biden was going to win the election due to the fact of how President Trump handled the pandemic. If Trump would have handled the pandemic in a certain type of way, he would have won that election. Yeah. Nobody wanted Biden in office. Everybody knew Biden was incompetent to handle, go into office and handle certain things. And as you can saw, America even became even more of an S show. So at the end of the day, we need immigrants here. Immigrants does a lot for the United States and for the community. I always tell people, don't get rid of the working class citizen. Working class immigrants. Get rid of the one that ain't doing anything. The one that are working the field, working at hotel, working at McDonald's, doing the small jobs that people, us Americans, would normally do. Leave them here. So Trump didn't have a plan when it came to the aspect of the mass deportation, and as you can see, he's reaping the benefit of that. Now he's trying to find a way for the immigrants to stay. So Hunter Biden is correct, but everything after that, it was just a man like about to lose his edge.
Oh man.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Shout out to everybody that's right now watching us all across the board. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Moving along to other trending news. So, Hakeem, the late night show is going to be canceled next year. However, Stephen had this to say to President Trump. Go right ahead.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings."
How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go yourself.
Shout out to Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, shout out to Colbert.
Colbert don't give a, because he said, "Hey, y'all get rid of my show." He's going hardcore. This how he should have supposed to been a long time ago. His rating would have still been up.
Yeah.
So, Hakeem, your thoughts on him going in on President Trump after that that comment Trump made, as you can see right now, very displayed.
Hey, Trump bring the best out of people. Let's just give him standing ovation. He bring the best out of people, boy.
Oh man. Anything that oppose Trump is coming after you. Well, go ahead, Hakeem. What do you think? Stephen, do you think Stephen made a good point?
In a sense of him losing his no, I do think satire, you know what I mean? But him losing his ratings has nothing to really do with him, just the changing of the times, you feel me? Certain things are not really popping like they used to. You know what I mean?
But Stephen Colbert was the man, though.
He was the man.
For a very long time. Well, I think over 20 years.
Yeah.
So, but I think when he started going far left, that's when his ratings started to tank, and he didn't start to bring in that more entertainment aspect of it. Now he's doing the entertainment aspect of it because he's been let go of the late night show. But man, he was a dude, man. Shout out to Mr. Dollar that's in the building. Salute, my brother. How are you guys doing today? We're doing well.
We are
doing well, man. But Stephen was the man, and I'm unfortunately excited to say that he's been let go of the late night show. But the ratings are down. It hasn't been coming up. What I think he should do is try to see if he can get more and more people to try to give him some more form of visibility. Then he should go ahead and do podcasting, because as you can see, he has a lot to say.
Yes.
You know. Oh no, Mr. Dollar, I ain't get my hair cut. I just put my hair back. That's all I did, so you can see my face more. Moving along to other trending news, so this one right here, it went viral last week. A woman was not allowed to go on Miami Airlines Spirit, due to the fact of what she was wearing. Go ahead, I can't play that clip.
These is just regular shorts. This is how I walk through the airport. With these shorts on. With my robe. This is exactly how I had my clothes.
Your boarding pass, please. As Tanasia Grayer approached the Spirit ticket counter, tensions quickly grew. She was just told she wouldn't be allowed on her flight back to Chicago.
I'm right here. You need to get out my face. You don't have to address me like that. You can say whatever you need to say from right there. You don't have to get in my face.
I can't
you don't get to tell me what to do. And you don't get to tell me what to do.
Grayer says it all started over this outfit she wore to the airport. She says she wore similar shorts while traveling on a plane to Miami on Sunday.
We were getting ready to board the plane, and the lady at the front desk, she stopped me and said, "You're not getting on a plane like that." So I looked at her and I said, "Like what?" She said, "With those shorts." I said, "Everybody here has on shorts. What's the problem with my shorts?" And I've been in this airport for 40 minutes with my shorts and my robe on, and nobody addressed me about my attire. I'm confused. This is crazy.
That voice in the background is Grayer's sister. Jessica Kordelewski. So first, Tanasia says she can't get on her Spirit flight because of her outfit, and then, to make matters worse, she says her sister is arrested for disorderly conduct.
They treated me like a real criminal.
Back in the 1950s and 60s, air travel was a more luxurious and glamorous experience. Passengers dressed in their finest attire. But today, most people in the airport sport more comfortable clothing. We showed other flyers Grayer's outfit and told them she wasn't allowed on her Spirit flight.
Honestly, I don't think that's fair. I feel like every girl, no matter what they're wearing, should be able to express themselves.
Honestly, it's not even bad. The fact that she got kicked off the flight for that is pretty crazy.
As for the sisters, they say they caught another flight back to Chicago Thursday night.
I'm going home. Getting on the flight and going home.
Did you get
done with Miami? We ain't never coming here again. Miami.
I can't. What are you? Like, oh, spell headline. Go ahead, play that spell headline in the comment. Did it? That's it.
And we reached out to Spirit for comment on the situation, and they provided us with this statement saying, in part, our records show a guest was not in compliance with her contract of carriage and refused to comply when provided the opportunity to do so. The guests and their travel companion were eventually denied boarding after displaying disruptive behavior. Now, Grayer says that they got a flight home from another airline, and she says she did wear a different outfit because she didn't want to have any more trouble.
And these is just regular shorts. This is how.
Well, I came. Your thoughts on the whole aspect of the outfit and how back in the day it used to be luxurious to fly. Go ahead.
We need to have a little bit more respect for ourselves. That wasn't a good outfit to wear. And you have on a goddamn bathrobe. Like it's a goddamn like she put it like this. The funny thing about black folks and the dysfunctional behavior, you wear a Versace robe over that, thinking that to show that you got money, but really it's just saying you're broke, you're dusty, and these the reason why they think we're savages. If she would have came on there with a long dress, looking nice, nobody would have said nothing. Them shorts was too short. Them shorts were too short. That's not even appropriate to be wearing.
I agree.
Like that's workout clothes. Or really, I don't even think that's appropriate to be wearing at the workout. But here's the thing. Then you got the little babies saying that every woman should be able to express themselves. Clothes is not an expression. It's clothes. You put it on yourself to keep yourself covered. Yes, that was out of order. The problem is you are renegade. Nobody want to follow a standard code of conduct. You can't go to Russia, Dubai, any other country to dress like this. In America, we take freedom of speech to a whole nother level. I can do whatever. I'm trying to express myself. I'm glad they shut your ass off that plane.
To me, it's the ratchet culture that's out of control. No form of accountability. Shout out to the women though that was in the comment. They did say everything she wore was very, very out of order, and also that some of the women that was also in the comment also stated too that their mom taught them like, hey, when you go to an airline, you always always look at your Sunday's finest, Sunday's best.
You remember when they was getting on Monique about the bonnets and the sandals?
Correct.
You remember they got on Monique about that. And Monique is a classy woman. She said, hey, sister, show a little respect for yourself and have a little dignity.
Correct. The bonnet, whatever. But to me, what she had on was pretty much underwear. That was pretty much what it was.
Listen, Ron, this goes for men or women, but particularly, have some dignity with yourself and dress accordingly. We're not asking you to come in and listen. It'll be nice to wear a suit, but if you just clean, cut, shave, pants not sagging, coochie shorts, she's wearing shades with a Versace robe. Fam, a Versace robe. Ron, a Versace robe at the airport, something that's meant to be for the bathroom.
Correct, the bathroom. Facts.
Listen, is the world her bathroom?
But it showed the lack of insecurity in some of our sisters, man. Our sisters out here are running wild. They want some form of attention, and she got it. But it wasn't the way that she thought she was gonna get it. And there's not
Right.
going to change the airline policy. The policy is still going to remain the same. You're not going to be allowed to go in there with bikinis, bathing suit. It goes for anybody.
Hey, listen, we need order. That's
We
why
do.
there's rules are stop sign for humanity. When you don't follow the rules, you can't fly. I wish they banned them off of Spirit, to be honest with you.
Nah, they wanted to get their behind home. So
No,
they're
they
like,
should
go ahead, go back to Chicago.
listen. Black
Shout out to
folks,
Chicago though.
listen. That's why we got to separate black. Black people need to separate themselves from other black people. We're not trying to associate with ourselves like that with people who ratchet, who living like that, and these are not the type of women that we want to associate ourselves with. This is dysfunctional behavior. I didn't grow up like that. I didn't see my sisters grow up like that. My mother dressed with the finest church hat.
On their best.
Sunday's
Exactly.
best when they go out. So we need to address this from that point.
And trust me, the older generation, they're not pleased with this because they didn't grow up like that. It's just because of the ratchet culture that's trying to infiltrate itself all over the place. It's like a disease, like a cancer. Just won't go away. And it pretty much infiltrated itself into our black sisters, and it needs to stop. Now, I understand there's a time and place for everything. Going to the plane ain't the time and place for that. Go ahead, I can read that comment before we move on.
He says the girls are here wear worse outfits. I'm talking lace outfits, no panties, showing everything. I believe you. I seen some too. He's telling you in California.
Yeah,
You're
doing
getting
a lot.
but here's the funny thing is, then complain when people come proposition you for sex. They complain and say, "Oh, don't disrespect me." Then complain when people are looking at you as a prostitute or talking to you like you're a whore.
Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. So a 60-year-old man, Hakeem, died by pulling it into an MRI machine because he was wearing big chain. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Adrienne Jones McAllister says her husband, Keith McAllister, died after he was sucked into an MRI machine at Nassau Open MRI in Westbury.
I haven't been able to sleep.
Incredible.
I'm barely eating. I just can't believe. I still trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. He waved goodbye to me, and then his whole body went limp.
Adrienne said after she'd had an MRI on her knee Wednesday, she needed help getting up. She said she asked the technician to get her husband.
And I yelled out Keith's name, Keith, come help me up, come help me up.
She said the technician went to get her husband and brought him into the room, despite the fact that Keith was wearing a 20-pound chain around his neck with a large lock that he used for weight training.
They was standing there laughing and joking before he even came to the table.
When Keith got closer to Adrienne to help her up, Adrienne Jones McAllister says her husband, Keith McAllister, died after he was sucked into an MRI machine at Nassau Open MRI in Westbury.
I haven't been able to sleep. I'm barely eating. I just can't believe.
Can't believe. That thing was crazy.
I still trying to wrap my head around the whole thing. He waved goodbye to me, and then his whole body went limp.
Adrienne said after she said the unthinkable happened.
At that instant, the machine switched him around, pulled him in, and he hit the MRI.
Adrienne says she and the tech tried to pry Keith off the machine, but it was impossible.
I'm saying, could you turn up the machine, call 911, do something, turn this damn thing off?
Adrienne said that this was not the first time she and Keith had been to Nassau Open MRI, and she said he'd worn the big chain here before.
It's not the first time that guy has seen that chain. They had a conversation about it before. Oh, that's a big chain.
Adrienne said Keith, a hardworking man who always gave his all, suffered several heart attacks following the incident. He was 61 years old.
And I loved him so much.
Reporting, she said
I can't. It's like a movie, bro.
That shit do not make no sense.
It makes no sense. Now there was a woman in the comment there. It was a woman in the comment. She actually is a nurse. She actually worked for the MRI, and she talks about how that's the reason why they always tell you before you go in there, remove all metals.
All metals,
Because
yeah.
because the machine is gonna suck it up. You're supposed to take precaution, but it's a sad, sad story. And I give your thoughts on it.
One comment I seen really spoke to me because I've had an MRI done. They're just not letting anybody walk back in. Like if she's supposed to go call another person to go help her up and get her out. But then another thing is too, um, damn, this is difficult.
Yeah, that was
Like
like a movie, like
it
Foundation
is
X
difficult.
movie.
Yeah,
It's
walking around with that.
unbelievable.
Yeah, walking around with that heavy ass chain. Yeah,
Long
um,
Island is long. Like that's like it's a path like Cuban link. It's a big chain.
yeah.
And that what she said. Even the nurse say, "Hey, we like your chain." They know he had a big chain. They'll supposed to say, "Hey, take it all," because that machine is gonna suck it up. But let's see if there any form of hey, Mr. Dialogue is not funny, man.
No, but he's laughing.
I think he's laughing at me because it's the way the lady said it.
Yeah.
The lady's so
Listen,
funny, but it's just that
that
sound
shit,
like my mom, man.
that shit sound crazy though.
She
That
like
shit,
turn the goddamn machine off.
yeah, that shit sound crazy.
Crazy story. Pray for the family and anybody that was affected by this. And Hakeem, a lawsuit is coming. Let's believe that a lawsuit is coming. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem, before we head up and out of here. Trump is going after Barack Obama again. Play that clip.
The witch hunt that you should be talking about is they caught President Obama absolutely cold. Tulsi Gabbard. What they did to this country in 2016, starting in 2016, but going up to 2020 in the election. They tried to rig the election, and they got caught. And there should be very severe consequences for that. When we caught Hillary Clinton, I said, you know what? Let's not go too far here. It's the ex-wife of a president, and I thought it was sort of terrible. And I let her off the hook, and I'm very happy I did. But it's time to start after what they did to me, and whether it's right or wrong, it's time to go after people. Obama's been caught directly. So people say, oh, a group. It's not a group. It's Obama. His orders are on the paper. The papers are signed. The papers came right out of their office. They sent everything to be highly classified. Well, the highly classified's been released. And what they did in 2016 and in 2020 is very criminal. It's criminal at the highest level. The witch hunt that you should be talking about.
Hakeem, do you think President Trump is doing this due to the fact is he won't release the Jeffrey Epstein files?
Trump just don't play no games, man. Like he does not forget. like I like stuff like that. Like I'll crush all my enemies. You attack me, we attack you.
But Hakeem was just together in the argument. He was there. They was talking. Why didn't you get him in? You president. How you gonna get him all of a sudden when everybody talking about the Epstein's file?
Hey, we could be friends. We could talk. It ain't nothing. But that don't mean I ain't gonna come after your ass.
Yeah, and also Obama team did respond to President Trump and say that everything Trump is saying, he will fight that back. Last time we want to come today on today's show, Hakeem, there you go. The legendary heavy metal Ozzy Oswald passed away at the age of 76. We lost, you already know, we lost Theo yesterday. No, we lost another great legend, and he is gone. Hakeem, your thoughts on this?
RP to a legend, man. I think he doesn't get a lot more credit than what he does, but he's forever be immortalized for the contribution he did to music. I'm happy he lived this long. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because he had a crazy past.
Yeah,
and for him to live this long is surprisingly, but They show you that he alleged he kept working there, and they say he went to go meet up with his band members, and that's when they found out. I think it was TMZ, and that's when TMZ said later on they found out that he was gone. So, but he did a lot of great songs with a lot of different people. Remember, he been around since Michael Jackson.
Yep.
He been around. That is a legend right there. But the parent of the family did say on the statement, they say it is more cited than mere words can convey what we have to report that our beloved Oswald has passed away this morning.
Yep. Shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace.
Ozzy Osbourne was the man. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to Mr. Doll. I was in the building. Shout out to Jabbar. I was in the building. Shout out to the 70 people right now watching us on Bigo Live. Shout out to those watching us on TikTok. And also shout out to Shiny Baby that's also gifted us on TikTok. Really appreciate you, baby girl. I hope you are enjoying your birthday week. Not that, but also shout out to Jordan, who couldn't be with us today, but we also going to show him love and respect, and he will be with us tomorrow. Like always, guys, make sure you hit that notification bell. Remember to click all so you never miss it when we go live. Guys, also very important that you go to KL Culture Radio description, in the description where you can find the KL Culture Radio store, where we have all the KL Culture Radio gear, the t-shirt, the hat, the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the KL Culture Radio store. And it's also pinned on top of the chat as well for those guys that want to go ahead and check it out. Also, make sure to go to KL Culture Radio community post, where we post important information, our achievements, what we got going on, so you never miss a beat. And also President King new book that's out now, Raising Kings, and also Black Love that's out right now. So guys, go ahead and get yourself a copy. And also his album that's out right now as well. It's in the community. It is in the community post. Okay, do you got the music queued up, ready to go? Or you still finally looking at it and say, I don't know. I don't want to be sure to the
I'm still fine looking at it. Yeah, give me some time. Yeah.
We got to give him some time, folks. When we give him some time, we'll make sure to publish it. Because, you know, Hakeem is a perfectionist. He got to make sure everything is perfect. Like always, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Vertical Live Tuesday. We over and out. Peace.